Welcome to the Whisky Explorer. Thanks so much for tuning in for another episode, guys. And if this is your first time to the channel, if you could please do us a quick favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment down below, let us know if you've tried this bourbon, and we'll continue the conversation at the Whisky Explorer. And tonight, guys, we've got a very exciting bottle. We have got Woodford Reserve Batch Proof. All right, so this is a special edition Woodford Reserve that they bring out once a year. And so they'll bring out this batch proof version of Woodford Reserve. And it is quite expensive here in Canada. So when it came to our market, it was about $190 Canadian before taxes. But we have to keep in mind that this is actually kind of an expensive bottle in the States as well. So the MSRP on this is $130 US. So it's not exactly a cheap bottle by any means. And this year's release of the Woodford Reserve Batch Proof is coming in at 118.4 proof or 59.2% alcohol by volume. So it's fantastic to get to try Woodford at a different proof. While I do love the Woodford Double Oaked, I've always wished that it was higher proof, so now we finally get a chance to try this, and it definitely does not come over the water here to us in Canada very often at all. And in fact, we kind of scooped this one by a bit of a mistake. So this was supposed to be part of the BC Liquor Store Spring Spirit release, but it got onto the website somehow, and one of the retailers that we're kind of close with sort of bought it all, and so we were able to get a bottle. So very thankful to have it in the collection, and thank you so much to Zach for loaning the channel the bottle to review. All right, so this is just a pretty cool looking bottle here too. Definitely not your standard Woodford bottle. Guys, check out the cork stopper on this one. It is a beefy one, just a nice big thick cork stopper there, and kind of a cool shape to the bottle as well. So I'll show you guys a little bit more of that in the close-ups in the B-roll. But yeah, so awesome looking bottle. Super stoked to try it here with you guys. Without further ado, let's get a look at the color in the glass. So having a look at the color in the glass, it is super, super dark in the glass. So a very nice kind of deep, dark, rich copper color, or even almost a mahogany, like a deep, dark mahogany. Very dark, and if you guys can see in the bottle here as well, I'll just hold that up real quick. Very dark looking in the bottle as well. So definitely some nice, thick, rich juice, it looks like. So we'll give this here a try. All right. So let's take a nose on this one here, guys. On the nose. Cheers. Oh, wow. So sweet and inviting on the nose. There's like these deep, rich cherry notes, and then just a ton of vanilla. It's like vanilla cream, vanilla ice cream. Yeah, that deep, dark, rich cherry note mixed in with, enveloped with the vanilla cream. Little bit of like overtones of butterscotch and caramel in there. Maybe some brown sugar and molasses hiding in the back. No spice whatsoever on the nose here. On the nose, it's all those sweet forward flavors. So brown sugar, molasses, vanilla, deep dark cherry, caramel, toffee, maybe like a hint of milk chocolate as well. Just a really nice, pleasant, inviting nose. Let's go ahead and give this a try on the palate here, guys. Cheers. Okay, that is definitely a very interesting, and I would describe this as quite a different sipping experience. So this has a little bit of a youthful zing to it. So I was sort of expecting something a little bit deeper, darker, richer, kind of more developed, but all of the sort of bright notes are really singing on this one. So it's like bright strawberry, sort of like almost like more fresh fruit, like fresh cherry, fresh strawberry, Then the oak here is a little bit astringent. It's definitely tends towards younger oak here. So there's kind of a sharpness to the oak, a little bit astringent. It does coat the palate pretty well. I did actually, for 118.4 proof, I did expect a little bit more of a mouth coating experience, but it does still coat the palate. The sort of mid palate to finish is more of that kind of light, kind of strawberry, cherry, definitely some vanilla mix in there as well. And then the oak that's present is just a little on the young, astringent side. It's a little bit chaotic here. Let me just go in and see if I can take another sip here and see if it's calmed down a little bit now that my palate has acclimated somewhat to the higher proof, the 118.4 proof on this one. Let's go in for another sip, guys. Cheers. Again, I would say a little bit of the youth is on display here. So sort of more like fresh cherries as opposed to the deep, dark, like stewed, cooked down black cherry that we like to get in bourbon. This is more younger, fresher fruit vibes to it, like strawberry, cherry. There is a really nice mid-palate note of the vanillas. That comes on very strong, and it mixes in with a little bit of butterscotch, toffee, caramel, those type of notes. There's maybe a hint of dark chocolate here, and then almost like a coffee note as well that comes into the finish. The finish is actually quite nice on this and quite lasting. So the finish does keep going on this, and I do get this kind of nice coffee kind of finish to this. So there is a coffee note in the background there that I'm really enjoying. But I also, in the mid-palate there, detected definitely some of that younger astringent oak. So I'm thinking, I don't really know the age statement on this. I don't know what it is. It is not age stated, so it's NAS, so we don't actually know. But I'm going to guess that the bourbons that are part of this blend here are a little on the younger side. So just be aware of that if you're going out and buying this one, as it does have a decently high price tag. Just know that I would say this definitely drinks on the younger side of things. All right, guys. So thanks so much for tuning in and joining me for this review. Until next time, may your cells be full and your jams be fuller. Cheers.